This month is all about posture. And so we're going to talk today about half bow pose. Instead of coming into the full pose where we are grabbing onto both of the legs, because that can be challenging and some people can only reach one side or the other. So we're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to have, it depends, if your bolsters are denser, you may only need one. Mine are softer, so I've got two. So we're going to come into half bow, and if you can't reach your foot, I would have a strap ready. Make sure the buckle's not going to be hitting your foot. So we're going to come onto our stack here, and I'm aiming for sort of my hip flexors to be on here, and so it's going to give us a nice break from crunching the lower back. So I'm going to place a block here. Now you don't have to have a block here. And we're going to rest the arm on that. Now we're not closing this off completely. We're keeping it nice and open. Then we're going to flex the foot. And we're going to reach back, grab the foot. And I don't need the block here, so I'm going to move it. And then we can press. Now make sure that the other side you're not using is active. So we're pressing the foot into the hand. The hand is pulling into the foot. We're opening the chest, right? We're doing the same thing. We're just doing half of it. So if I lift up here, it crunches my lower back. So make sure this side is aware and you're not putting strain on your lower back. And we can come out. So I like this a lot because it's a really good stretch. It's a really good stretch for the quads. And the quads, you know, everyone is stretching out their hamstrings. They're stretching out their hamstrings. Well, that's great. But what about the front of the body? So I'm going to show you with the strap this time. We're going to hook it on the foot and whoop, kind of have it up here just so we're ready. Again, if you need a block, and then so you have your strap already. We're here. We're going to go as far down as we can on the strap. So I don't really need the strap, so it's not doing anything. But then I actually try this too. Pull a little further down and then flex your toes. And notice how that changes the stretch on the quad. It actually increases it if you flex the toes, right? Because then we're activating some of the different muscles and it impacts differently here. So we're using this to be able to come into half bow and we're not crunching the back. But we can open up the front of the body. We're going to help our posture, right? If we have that, depending on what's going on. Obviously you have to use your discretion if it's appropriate for your body. But I really like this modification because it really does help to get into the pose. Makes it a lot more accessible, especially if someone is really closed off in the chest.